So these were the next few days of our trip. Welcome back to part two. But this is downtown Havana, and we are headed to the east side as our guide is about to tell us and see beyond roots.
Havana is actually um, it's around 15 different municipalities or townships. Here on the right we have all part of Havana, all this area from Havana. From here was Havana growing first to Central Havana, finally.
You can see, but also they will be advised, hey, this is your type of hair, this is your powder, you should use these oils, you should do this every day. You could massage your hair like this or do this, so they can go back home and they can do it by themselves. It will be like a lifestyle. You don't need to come back if you want to come back, huh? Okay. But you don't have to. You can do it by yourself at home, like every day when you wash your hair, or every 3 days when you want to make any treatment or anything. They will do it because they will know about it. So this is part of our mission. So we can share all of this, and they can feel like, thank God, now I have my community and the place where I can be myself.
So next we're heading over to the east side to go see the Babalao. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's the Santa Maria priest. This is like the really cool part of the Afro-Cuban Tour, where you get to really learn about how Catholicism and Santa Maria is basically kind of the same religion and deities.
The Haitian Revolution in 1804, there were many Haitians and French coming to Cuba. You know, they were populating right east side in Camagüey. This is one of the eastern provinces from Cuba. They were populating that area, and it was more evident, it was more in that area, the practice of voodoo. But it's not voodoo because I have some element that has changed a long time. You know, the name of the religion in Cuba, we say, is Palo Monte. We have an object of power with sticks, and of course there's many spirits that the person or the priest uses for his own wealth, you know. So that's how it is. There is something happening in Cuba regarding to Santeria, and this is a process called transculturation or syncretism. That process was the reason why we in Cuba are so attached to Santeria, while in America it's different. You were colonized by the English, and the English profess a different religion, which is Christianity.
But it's fine. You can go then first.
Just some tea, my friend. Yes, please.
It's so good.
So yeah, I was mentioning that why in America you follow Christianity. First reason is because we were colonized. Northern part, central part of America were colonized by the English, and the English follow Christianity. The religion in Cuba is Catholic, so Roman Catholicism. So Roman Catholicism have saints. Saints. That element, having saints, allow those slaved, camouflaging right of those some element from those saints, their own orishas. So basically, what they do was using some of the colors from those Catholic saints and similar color from the Yoruba orishas and put it in right behind, like made the master believe they were worshipping the Catholic saints, but in general what they were worshipping were their own saints. And since every orisha is represent different element in nation, at times they were putting right behind those Catholic saints coconut shell with seawater, that means Jemaja, or river water, that means Oshun, depending on the Catholic saint. So they contrast the color. Let's say in case of Oshun, we have la santa que se llama Saint Charity of Copper. The color from that saint is yellow. So they put right behind Oshun, since Oshun's favorite color or is represented by yellow. That's what they do. Made the master believe that they were actually worshipping Saint Mary of Copper, but in general they were worshipping Oshun, the deity that they have. Different from America, Christianity lacked from saints, from human representation. So it was harsher the way English were forcing and were brainwashing like those enslaved in America. So they later on they introduced the gospel, they introduced everything, and that's one of the reasons why nowadays you are a little bit more apart from your roots,
Very
from your
much so.
essence. You know, that's why when Obama came to Cuba, he opened, and there were people interested in knowing, going immersed, going deep into our roots. There was many Americans coming to Cuba, you know. And my friend, this is it. This is it in general, you know. So the three main different religion system, I have to tell you that this religion, Santeria, means related to saints. Related to saints. But back in Africa, the Yoruba, Nigerian, this is a religion that embrace community, village. You know, it's like supporting each other in Cuba. When you lack from something, I'll be there for you. So if you are in Cuba, your neighbor next door is also part of your family.
Yeah.
And your neighbor as well will help you on that. The same will happen when he doesn't have anything.
Right.
You know? So that's how it is. This is actually community house. What right here we also not only give donation, my friend. We here also do parties, religious party, and that's why you have a lot of. There's one neighbor coming outdoors right now.
It's a chicken, baby chick.
It's a baby chicken, yeah.
Baby duck.
So
Baby duck.
What's the third one?
Alomonte.
To put up a religious content warning, there's briefly going to be a segment where the Babalao is going to be blessing some of the people, and you just hear more about his life and how he ended up becoming one of the high priestess of his community. I'll put a timestamp below if you just want to skip to that when we're celebrating after the fact.
Taken to the church on Sunday. That's the same thing for your family, for your parents. The same way it happens here. In case of Damien, of course, Damien, his father was a very powerful and famous Babalawo here. So he gave to Damien the heritage, they give to Damien the power, and that's how, when he was a year, he was initiated in Voodoo o Palo Monte. Y fuiste iniciado, mi hermanito, cuando tenía en Santería 2 años. When he was 2 years, he was
Los guerreros.
initiated in Santeria. So 1 year, Palomonte, 2 years, Santeria. You see? So his father is giving him all the power or the blessings of the enemies to him, for him to be protected in life.
Yeah, just a little. Normally, you won't see kids receiving deities because they're kids, but two main reasons: they might be sick, they might have some problems, and parents will deliver the deity so they can be protected. That's one. The second one that will be the one that the why you received it. When you are part of a religious family, there are a lot of energies around your house. People coming here, people trying to get rid of some stuff, working here in the house. Kids are vulnerable, so they need to be protected. So he was protected by receiving the Orisha warriors, the deities, and everything that he was initiated in when he was a kid. That's his reason. Okay, but normally it might happen when a kid is vulnerable because it might be sick, it might be like ill and something. I mean, it's a way to protect them. Okay.
Yeah, this is one of the way how people get involved in that. You know, you inherit just for parents. Like another way that people could also be involved in that is especially when people are going through harsh time in life. You know, so when that happens, let's say somebody is going to jail, like suddenly, out of the blue, so he's going to jail, then the person come to this religion to ask for guidance, but also to ask for what happened, what's been happened that yesterday was this way and today is a way different. So then people come to a Babalao's house for a reading. This is the other way how people get initiated or fully initiated in Santeria. So you come to a Babalao, say, I don't know what happened with my father, everything is going good, and right now just things happen. So the Babalao is the one who is in between the human beings and our Almighty. In this case, it's Orumila, Olorum, Olodumare. So he's the one who will talk to this and will transmit the guidance to the person. And that is only happening through a reading. So if the person is going through a very, let's say, harsh time that somebody's going to die, sorry, I don't want that happening in of us, but when that happens, so the person doesn't find all the answers in the science, they also go to spiritual guidance. So if it's something too bad that require, then it will require the person being initiated or fully initiated something. At times, not the person who is dying, but at times it's reflected as a cycle in a daughter, in a son, or a grandson that need to try to take some of the protections for that person being saved or being away from Iku, that is a death. You understand? So sometimes not only things that have to do with that person that they might be dying, but with you, that you're the son, that need to give, need to be tools to that person for being alive. You know what I mean? You can go straight to that person, but it also can go to you. Yeah. And then the person is being saved needs to be initiated or fully initiated in Santeria. So that is giving you tools, giving you elements for that person being alive, for that person harmony, receiving harmony, being, like, you know, healthy in life. This is how, the second way. Please.
And when you go to the Babalao, you will be with.
Saraye waguno saraye guaro minya unlo ovo unlo kebe unlo fidibo unlo bebe lebe unlo yo unlo lilo kenkangaraye unlo gigi yawa unlo minya mi unlo ko ba unlo fidibo unlo bosobo unlo abani yesu ngara ni ofe ute aba.
And that's it. So this is a map. This map is actually a representation where those Orisha back in times when they were human beings, they used to live back in Africa in a mat that was made with some leaves, some natural element. That's why we kneel on the mat as a bed of the Orishas, you know.
After we learned about the Babalao and his upbringing and how he became a priest, we were able to submit our donations to the community. It was really great. We made packages of feminine hygiene products, toiletries, clothes, and everything, and the community was so grateful. So I highly recommend taking this tour. We were pretty hungry after the fact because it was an all-day experience, beautiful. We learned so much, and we were able to learn about cigars, and we got the idea to get tattoos from the lovely tattoos that were on our servers.
Okay. And then you got a regular one. So V-cut, or cat side, depends on
What's the difference? It don't matter?
The difference, yeah, it matters a lot actually. So with the beat and the punch, which is great, you will get the more concentrated flavor as all of it is coming from a small
From the
bowl.
punch?
Yes, and also you get the advantage of not getting any cigar bits in your mouth as the cut is deeper inside, okay? You will also get more concentrated flavors as the cigars have the strongest leaf right in the middle of the whole cigar, which is called ligero. It's the one that is going to add the strength to the cigar. So as you're drawing more from this side, from the center, you'll get a stronger flavor, which is amazing in your mouth. As always, we don't inject the cigars, so then you get the straight cutter. But if you like, I do recommend.
I do a punch.
A punch.
A punch. Ooh, okay. No, well, like put it in the slits right there. You don't see them slits on the side?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm sorry. You had it right the last time. Just don't put it down. Just like lay it like horizontally.
That shit is still hot.
Slide it back so it don't be hanging.
Yeah.
The other way.
Malakia.
Her tattoos are pretty. No, I've never got one. I want to get one.
What's your tattoos?
How much what?
For your tattoos.
Oh, these were made by a friend of mine, and I used to be like a model, tattoo model. So they barely cost me anything. But it's a great tattoo artist. Huh?
Do they live around here?
Yes, not around here. They live in Old Havana. It's a great studio.
That's where
I recommend them a lot.
I want to go.
We're trying to get there.
I can give you his card. His card if you want.
Yeah, we
Yes.
want to go get one.
Okay. He does also like Cuban tattoos, like with El Morro Fortress, like some really nice ones. Also palm trees.
For what? It is.
It is very
Even the
good.
other girl tattoos.
And that's how we took a couple shots and we went to go get tattoos, guys. I was so scared. It was my first one.
Okay.
So they hand drawn all of our tattoos, and when I say they were some of the quickest tattoos I've ever seen. Like, some of the guys got super detailed things, and what would have took 6 hours in America took them 45 minutes, y'all. Yeah, that guy was roasting me after he saw me crying. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh my god! Oh my god!
How was that? Okay. See, Sarah, look, you're doing it. No, you're doing it. It's okay. You're here. Okay, I'm
You like to eat tonight?
Huh? What you want to eat tonight?
I want French fries.
French fries? Oh, not in Cuba, baby. Not in Cuba, baby.
Lobster tail.
Lobster?
Lobster.
Lobster is okay.
Your favorite restaurant has that?
How do you like the lobster? Grilled? Grilled.
With butter, garlic, what you like?
They make a kind of lobster with coffee sauce.
Oh, okay.
Promise it wasn't the pain that was making me bug out. It was more so that I'm getting this permanent thing on my arm. And if I even said to pause in between, then I'll have a half-done tattoo, and then that'll look stupid too. But then it was already there, and then I can't really take it out. It was a lot, okay? But I love the tattoo. Don't get me wrong. I got a second one the next day when everybody went back. I love the tattoo. Don't get me wrong. However, I feel like it was an impulsive tattoo. But yeah, that was after me crying. And then this was us after the fact, and we all got tatted. Fun. This was our Uber after our tattoo guy had let us know where the best spots were. He used to go to all the restaurants, became one of the master chefs before he decided to come and do tattoos. But yeah, we found this really dope restaurant. The food was amazing. Everything as usual is just super inexpensive here. But yeah, this is the car. He matted out his daggone car, and it's super cool that people pass down cars here. think that's so fun. And it's like not only just a hobby, I guess, for them, but means of transportation, because like I was saying in the other vlog, transportation is hard. But yeah, next we are going to be, let me not get ahead of ourselves, just see the clip. But yes, this was after another excursion we had, and we were decided, me, Lennox, and Latoya just decided we wanted to go out and see the neighborhood. So we just took a really nice long walk around, and it was super duper cool. And we ended up finding street food. I don't know why we never paid attention to it, but there was this street food spot, a couple of street food spots around the corner from our Airbnb. And yeah, we ended up getting them so much service that day. But yeah. 3 different flavors: chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. I got vanilla. It was magical. And the pizza actually kind of tasted like what Tostino's pizza should have tasted like, but it was super good. And next is our beach day. We really didn't do much at the beach. It was a lot of jellyfish and man-o-wars out. So we just got a little something to eat, a couple of drinks, and we came back, took a little nap. We just really just wanted to just enjoy the ambiance. But yeah, we took a nap, had our final dinner, more amazing food, and everybody decided that they wanted to go to the club later since it was our last night. Me and a couple of the other people in our group were like, nah. Of course, we ended up going out just for a little bit because we did have early flights. And honey, when I say I should have not gone, no, I'm not going to say that. I lied. Anyway, we'll just get to that point. So after bodying a couple shots in the Uber, we also decided to get some drinks at the club. The Conchanchara is the culprit, okay? We had an amazing time at this club. When I say those DJs was off the chain, they was off the chain, okay? I know I was one of the main people saying I didn't feel like going out, which I didn't. They let the party animal out with this one. Yeah. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, because by the end of the night, somehow I ended up behind the DJ booth, okay, with a mic in my hand and the DJ playing Back That Ass Up. Now, apparently there was footages of this display that I had. Thank God it's not going to see the light. We're going to knock on wood on that one that y'all don't see it, but it was great. I got a little too happy and excited. Definitely had moments where I was like 17 again, but it was fine. I was able to take care of myself, lay down for a moment, and we had to hightail it to the airport in the morning, which is very on brand for me because, listen, I be procrastinating. Good thing I did packed all of my things before we even got to the club, because this is when we were just, this is right before the peak of us partying, y'all. This is right before the peak. And this is the only footage I got of myself this entire night. And honestly, the way this footage is even in slow-mo tells you everything that you need to know. Okay? This is the progression of my nonsense before the night crashed down. Okay? This was not okay. These are the final moments, okay, you guys? I had the longest hangover in the history of hangovers after this night. I have no regrets. None whatsoever, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I had so much fun. Everybody we know had so much fun. Our tattoos look amazing still. They're perfectly healed now. You'll probably see them in future videos, like this next travel vlog that is going to be dropping on y'all, and is not going to be far out and non-well paced in terms of how I'm posting. So please make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure you like the video. Please fast forward if you need to, okay? Because I'm still getting the hang of editing. But You guys are like me. I am like you. You are my kind of people. So enjoy these couple photos or give me a follow at Serenade Films or your Sweet Serenade. Maybe even both because you get 2 different views on how the trips was going. Okay? We had an amazing time and I will see you guys on the next one.